Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you all are having a great 2023 so far, as we've reached the first Friday of the year, as well as in January. I'm hopping into my first album review of the year, and I'm hopping right into this album right here, Taylor Swift's latest release, Midnights. I found it to be an enjoyable release. I already know that this is going to be a lengthy video with all the information I want to try to throw into this video, so without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into the album. This is her 10th studio album that was released on October 21st, 2022. It is also her first album of original songs since her 2020 albums, Folklore and Evermore, as she released two re-recorded version albums in 2021. They were Fearless, Taylor's version, and Red, Taylor's version. The album was inspired by the sleepless nights of Swift's life. The album achieved the Spotify feat for the most single day streams of an album and topped the charts in 28 territories. Here in the US, it opened over 1.5 million units, logged the largest vinyl sales week of the 21st century, and marked Swift's 11th number one album on the Billboard 200 and became 2022's top selling record. Midnights also spawned 10 top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 in the same week, which is the most for any album. Moving on from some of this information, the album has a runtime of about 44 minutes and contains two singles. They are Anti-Hero and Lavender Haze. Midnight's 3 a.m. edition has a runtime of about 1 hour and 9 minutes in length, while the deluxe CD has a runtime of about 55 minutes, which I do own a copy of that CD. I'm only including this if any of you were interested, and I may hit on one of these or even both of these sometime in the future if I am up for it. The album was produced by Swift and Jack Antonoff, as well as a few others. Overall, I thought the album had an enjoyable sound and style. I feel it had similar feels to some of her older albums like 1989 and Reputation. I'm putting it like this as I feel lyrically. It has some of the same quirkiness and snaps as Reputation, and some similar poppy feels instrumental-wise as 1989. There is only one feature on this album, and it is Lana Del Rey. As I mentioned a minute ago, there are two different deluxe versions of this album, one for CD and one for streaming services being the only difference. The deluxe CD, which again I own, contains 3 bonus tracks, 2 being remixes and 1 new track to the album. While Midnight's 3 a.m. edition is only available for streaming services and adds 7 bonus tracks, which I still want to listen to, as I haven't listened to the 3 a.m. edition quite yet. let's go ahead and hop into the tracks. We start the album off with Lavender Haze. I feel it is an enjoyable track to start off with. I love the sound of the instrumental as it blends synths alongside some hip hop. I thought Maroon was interesting. I thought was interesting that there was a trap type beat incorporated into this track, and as well as a few other tracks throughout this entire album. The one downside I felt about this track is that somewhat of a reference to the title of her 2012 album and title track, Red, as both refer to shades of red. Anti-Hero is the third track on the album. The track is supposed to be about Swift's depression. I feel she does a decent job describing it on the track with a few odd lyrics within the track, but other than that, I feel it is a decent track overall. Snow on the Beach is the fourth track and contains the album's only feature, Lana Del Rey. Even if Lana doesn't have her own verse on the track and practically just provides some backup vocals, I feel her vocals with Taylor go well. I love the instrumental on here as it incorporates strings as and has this hazy, laid back feel. You're on Your Own Kid is the fifth track. I feel it was an enjoyable track as this is supposed to be a coming of age track. The narrator on the track talks about how she dealt with an unrequited love, ambitions to leave her town, and struggles with her social image and self-image. Hopping down a bit, I'll hit on Sweet Nothing real quick. I feel it is a great piano-led track. The track is supposed to be about lovers, and I feel Swift does a decent job lyrically and vocally on this track. Now, I'm going to close this lengthy video off with the closing track, Mastermind. I don't feel it's a bad way to end off the album. Lyrically, it's about reflecting upon one's past and declaring that the protagonist is the mastermind behind everything that happened. I thought the instrumental wasn't too bad, and that Swift had decent vocals on Mastermind. My favorite tracks include Lavender Haze, Snow on the Beach featuring Lana Del Rey, You're on Your Own Kid, and Mastermind. Say, I'll be giving this album a 4 out of 5. It is an enjoyable album, but there are a few parts that I do find odd, but maybe in a year I may enjoy those parts I currently dislike, but we will find out soon. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave your thoughts in comments. Next week, I'll be looking at Get Rollin' by Nickelback.